Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics, all in sets of 13.
If you have tristodectophobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. This video is part of a series we call Silly Laws by State.
You know, a lot of these laws were put into effect because something happened to make this law necessary.
That's disturbing.
Remember, we are not lawyers, and this should in no way be considered legal advice.
Today we bring you another installment of our Silly Laws by State. We started in Missouri, which is where we reside. We then went to the states that surround Missouri, and then did a second pass of the states that touch the states that surround Missouri, and now we're on our third pass around. Today we bring you 13 silly laws in Arizona.
Number 1. It's unlawful to feed garbage to a pig in Arizona.
Well, I never really thought about it. I didn't know that there were pigs there, but I kind of think pigs are nearly everywhere. And then I guess it's just, how do you decide what's garbage? Like in town, you decide if it's garbage by putting it in the garbage can. But generally where pigs reside, garbage gets burned or you compost. So like if you just have scraps of food, some people might call that garbage, but to a pig it might be dinners. So yeah.
The pig would be like, ooh, deliciousness.
Right.
And you know what? I think this is also a very appropriate time to say that I have heard that pigs don't actually sweat, you know, since it's such a hot state. Just gonna throw that out there.
I mean, it's a hot everywhere. Welcome to Inferno Summer. When they said it was gonna be a hot girl summer, I think they meant a hot human summer.
Right, but even in the middle of the winter, it's hot there.
Right, it's Arizona after all. Number 2. In Goodyear, it's illegal to spit on any sidewalk, crosswalk, public path, byway or highway, in or on any public ground or park in the city, or upon the floor or interior of any public building in the city.
Sounds like a pretty legit anti-spitting law to me. I mean, in my opinion, spitting is kind of disgusting, so...
Right, but I mean, that's a really extensive law. How about you just say, don't spit, except for into the trash can, a sink, a napkin, I don't know. It seemed like they wrote down far too many things.
I mean, really, I guess they just wanted to be wordy. Politicians are like that sometimes.
You are absolutely correct, sir. I do agree with you that sometimes politicians may be wordy when just a one-word answer, such as, yep, would do.
Precisely.
I was waiting for you to say, I see what you did there.
I was thinking about it, but... Number 3. In the city of Avondale, the act of fortune-telling, palm reading, or palmistry is illegal. If you are caught taking payment or donations for these acts, you will be found guilty of a misdemeanor. Hypnotism is also prohibited unless performed by an accredited doctor.
So, if you are in fact a fortune teller or clairvoyant, you should know you're going to get in trouble if you break the law.
You know, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Great minds think alike. And yet, we didn't know that's what the other one was going to say, so we're not breaking the law. Or taking payment.
But either way, we're not in Arizona, so I think it's all right.
Oh yeah. Number 4. It is illegal to hunt camels anywhere in the state.
I mean, there's such an overabundance of camels in Arizona, it seems like they'd want to get rid of some of them or something.
Right, because there's just like herds of camels everywhere. They're just overtaking it all.
Right, or perhaps people saw the pictures and thought it was Arizona, but it was like Saudi Arabia. Number 5. In the entire state, it is illegal to manufacture imitation cocaine.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know there was such a thing as imitation cocaine, unless, you know, someone's just trying to make it look like they have cocaine in a bag and they put some powdered sugar or something else ridiculous in there.
Oh no, there actually is such a thing, but the funny thing is this particular law doesn't say anything about the real thing. It's just the imitation stuff. You can't have that.
Glad we got that covered. Number 6. Harassing cottontails or bullfrogs will get you fined in Hayden, Arizona.
So I guess after looking on a map, the fact that there is a huge lake right next to Hayden, maybe that's why they have the law. Because maybe with most of Arizona having a drier climate, people aren't actually used to frogs? I don't know.
Maybe, but it also covers rabbits. So, I don't know.
Number 7. Anyone over the age of 18 does not have to use a helmet when riding a motorcycle. However, the law requires a motorcyclist to wear protective goggles or have a windshield. In addition, it is illegal to ride a motorcycle with high handlebars that cause your hands to rest above your shoulders.
I mean, I really think all these laws make sense besides the fact that you shouldn't or don't have to wear a helmet. However, if wearing a helmet gets you covered for the goggle windshield law, that might be better than having to strap some goggles on your head. Saves you from some strange marks on your face when you get where you're going.
Nice. The thing I've always thought though, those high handlebars that they're talking about, they just look stupid and ridiculous.
And uncomfortable. Like, don't your arms fall asleep?
It seems like they would.
Number 8. It is illegal to ride a horse up the stairs of the county courthouse in Prescott.
I mean, it seems like it might be legit.
Right. Gotta be a good story there.
Number 9. In Tempe, it is illegal to eat grass from any area where sheep and cows are grazing.
Well, that's nice. They made laws to make sure we're not eating their food.
I mean, I guess.
Number 10. Businesses can be fined for refusing to provide water either in cups or by the way of a water fountain. People may still be charged for bottled water.
You know, one of the things that I'm thinking about, when I used to work at McDonald's, we were able to give somebody a free cup of water if it was a small cup, but if they wanted the large cup, then we would charge them for the cup.
Interesting.
I think it was like 46 cents or something ridiculous like that. Number 11. A person who knowingly or intentionally trips an equine for entertainment or sport is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. If convicted, you'd serve a minimum of 48 hours in jail and pay a fine of at least $1,000.
I think this is a good law. We should protect the animals from being harassed, tripped, hurt, etc.
Okay.
Number 12. The Arizona legislature passed a law in 1971 declaring that the polo tie is the official neckwear of Arizona. Did that really require a law?
I mean, it looks like it did because they passed it, so they thought it did anyways. But also, they are very serious about their bolos there in Arizona, it seems.
Maybe they have FOMO about their bolo.
And number 13, the saguaro cactus is one of Arizona's most iconic plants. For cutting one down, a person can face 25 years in prison.
I mean, I don't know if that's silly or not. If it's like a protected or important plant, like maybe that's legit. Seems a little excessive, perhaps.
I mean, I'm thinking it's kind of excessive, but maybe it's one of those things where they just really want to get the point across that they don't want anybody to cut down one of their cactuses.
We hope you enjoyed this video of 13 silly laws in Arizona.
Tell us in the comments which one is the craziest in your opinion.
Or which one might be hardest for you not to break.
And remember,
Just because you didn't know the law,
ignorance is not a defense.
thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.